Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Evening and welcome to the show. My name is Melanie Berger and I am your host of On the Ballroom Beat, streaming live here every Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time through WeBeam TV. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Arthur Murray International Franchisee Convention that happened this past week. Over 240 Arthur Murray franchisees from all around the world came together in Fort Lauderdale, Florida for the 2016 International Franchisee Convention. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at some of the highlights of that convention, as well as sharing with you some of the exciting new things that are going to be happening within the Arthur Murray organization. Now, the Arthur Murray organization has been around for over 100 years. They are not only the longest running ballroom dance organization in the world, but also the biggest with nearly 300 ballroom dance studios worldwide. Now, you don't become the biggest, longest running ballroom dance organization in the world without having some really key ingredients. Our high standards, our commitment to excellence, our consistent, clear teaching methods, and of course our reputation for producing the greatest dancers out on our social dance floors and competitive dance floors. The Arthur Murray organization is the fine dining of ballroom dancing. We're the creme de la creme. And this happens because we take our training very seriously. Every day, training happens within each studio's walls. Several times a year, the areas get together to do bigger area trainings. And once a year, the entire world of Arthur Murray comes together for a worldwide training seminar. Now, on the odd-numbered years, it's everybody. It's the teachers, it's the specialists, the counselors, the supervisors, the managers, the franchisees. Everybody comes together in Marlton, New Jersey for the International Training Seminar. And on the even-numbered years, it's the franchisees. Every Arthur Murray studio owner from around the world comes together to take part in the Franchisee Convention. This year it happened in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we've got the highlights for you right here on the Ballroom Beat. Hi, I'm Melanie Berger with On the Ballroom Beat, here at the beautiful Westin in Fort Lauderdale Beach. I am here for the 2016 Franchisee Convention for Arthur Murray International. Over 240 franchisees came together from all around the world to be motivated, inspired, and learn fantastic information to take back to the staff and students of their own schools and continue the tradition of excellence that Arthur Murray himself started over 100 years ago. Some highlights of the weekend include our keynote speaker, Dan Keith, outstanding presentations from some of the very finest franchisees in the Arthur Murray organization, such as Kimberly Carroll, Steve Platt, Russ Clark, and many more. We also celebrated the accomplishments of franchisees around the world. Was recognized for their community service, their outstanding facility, their studio excellence, and even a prestigious Arthur Award for the creation of On the Ballroom Beat and the Arthur's Interns Program. A big thank you to the executives of Arthur Murray International for putting together a weekend of inspiration, motivation, and great information. Excited to continue the tradition that Arthur started over 100 years ago.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got 2 left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walk in through the door and waltz out on the floor. Listen to your feet. Get on the ballroom beat. Waltzing on the ballroom beat. Rumba on the ballroom beat. Quick step on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Again, a big thank you to the executives and the staff of Arthur Murray International. We so appreciated the wonderful convention that you put together for all of us franchisees from all around the globe. I want to also mention what a treat it was to get to spend some time with the Arthur Murray executive teams. They were also a part of the weekend, speaking to us about exciting things that are coming up and helping us to make sure that everything is running smoothly and wonderfully. And they put together a very elegant gala for us on Saturday night. I want to mention in attendance, of course, we had our Chief Operating Officer, Carlos Barras. We also had sort of as an MC for the evening, our Vice President of Marketing and Public Relations, Tom Murdoch, was there. We got to hear from the President of Arthur Murray International, Mr. John Kimmins. And in fact, in the second half of tonight's show, we're going to hear a little bit from Mr. Kimmins about a new style of dance that's going to be coming to the Arthur Murray Dance Studios over here in America from Australia. And then, of course, the chairman of the board of Arthur Murray International, Mr. Phil Masters. This gentleman has been a part of the Arthur Murray organization. Are you ready for this? Longer than Arthur Murray himself. If Arthur had lived longer, of course, he would still, it would be going on. But no, Phil Masters has now been a part of the organization for 67 years. Just outstanding. I got a chance to chat with him, and oh my goodness, such a delight to hear stories of the times that he was working directly for Arthur Murray. He talked to me about how he was hosting what became American Bandstand while he was running his studios in Philadelphia. Anyway, he is definitely someone we're going to have on the Ballroom Beat. Fascinating man, wonderful stories, and really an outstanding example of keeping that Arthur Murray heritage and history alive and continuing the excellence that I know Arthur would be so proud of in our organization. Such a pleasure to see Phil, and of course his wife Margie as well. Now, don't go anywhere. In the second half of the show, like I said, we've got some great updates for you. We're going to have a word with Bob Long, the chairman of the National Dance Board of Arthur Murray International. He's going to update us on some fun things that are coming to the Arthur Murray syllabus. Like I said, the president, Mr. John Kimmons, will be introducing us to some new Vogue Sequence Dancing. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on the Ballroom Beat.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just one or two options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex, short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Enjoy tranquil seclusion in an eco-lover's paradise. Paddling through the mangroves where the only sounds you'll hear are the sounds of nature. Because you deserve to relax on vacation, visit Pasco County, Florida.
Welcome back to On the Ballroom Beat. Now, before the break, we were talking a little bit about the exciting news that's coming to Arthur Murray Dance Centers around the world. I had the opportunity at the Franchisee Convention to speak with Bob Long, who is the chairman of the National Dance Board for Arthur Murray International. Now, something that, of course, makes Arthur Murray unique and also keeps us at the cutting edge of what's going on in the dance world is that our curriculum is constantly being updated so that you are always going to be in tune with the hottest moves, the hottest styles, the hottest dances that are going on in the world right now. Bob Long is at the head of those decisions and responsible for the dance excellence in our organization. And I had the chance to check up with him a little bit at the Franchisee Convention, and here's what he had to say. Hello and welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your host, Lania Berger, and with me today I have the chairman of the National Dance Board of Arthur Murray International, Mr. Bob Long. Welcome to the show, Bob.
Hi, Lania. Thank you. Glad to be here.
I am so pleased to have you. Now, you were talking a little bit today about some exciting new things that are happening at Arthur Murray with their dance syllabus. Can you share some of that with our viewers?
Sure. We've just finished our gold syllabus. Is out and it's being taught right now. We're in the process of right now starting our new gold bar. We've had a gold bar syllabus in the past and we're updating it, which is something that we do at Arthur Murray time to time. We teach a syllabus for a certain period of time and it comes time to change it and update it, and we're in the process of doing that. We're adding new dances to the silver level program that we haven't had before, as in hustle and merengue, and so there's a lot of really exciting things coming up.
That's awesome. Now, we also spoke a little bit today about how seriously Arthur Murray International takes their certification process. Can you talk a little bit about what students can expect when they come to an Arthur Murray dance studio regarding the dance standard?
I think when students come to an Arthur Murray dance studio, they can expect that all the teachers are professionally certified. And I think that we're the only dance studio organization in the world that teaches ballroom dancing that requires all of our staff to become certified. So we have a very stringent certification policy, and I think when you go to a studio, you want to be taught by someone who's a professional and not just by someone who knows how to dance.
Right.
And that's the difference. And all of our kids go through a certification process, and I would say the majority of the teachers in most studios are probably full-time as well. It's what they do for a living. It's not their hobbies.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
Yes.
And it's exciting because I think that at Arthur Murray's, of course, we encourage and cultivate great dancing, but we cultivate great teachers.
We do, and I think that's really our moniker. As long as the company's been in business for over 100 years, we really brag about our ability to teach. And I think that was Arthur's whole.
Right.
That was Arthur's whole thing, is the development of a syllabus to teach people to be great teachers. Right. And we're really good dancers as well. But I think the thing that we do better than anybody else is we teach really well. We have a great curriculum that teaches people how to dance.
Now, you were talking also about the difference between a curriculum and just a list of steps.
Right.
And we have a curriculum. Can you explain to our viewers a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think that a lot of places when people learn to dance, the teacher will just decide what they want to teach them as they go along. We actually have a curriculum that teaches skills that teach people how to dance, and it's a very long process that we go in developing that curriculum so that we're not just teaching them dance figures, but we're actually teaching them skills to teach their body the things that they need to do. People, when they first learn to dance, they're using muscles and things that they haven't used before, so the curriculum is designed to teach them in an order which will make their bodies feel more comfortable with dancing and feel at ease on the floor dancing with anyone. So if they go to a nightclub, a dinner dance, a wedding, a cruise, they can feel comfortable getting up on the dance floor and dancing with anyone.
Yeah, and that's really what it's all about, isn't it?
That's what it's all about.
Getting everybody out on that social dance floor, having a great time, becoming great dancers. And
That's
Bob,
right.
You're at the head of all of that, and we thank you so much for your commitment to excellence in our company.
Thanks, Lon.
It's such
Appreciate
a
it.
pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure to have you as our chairman of
My
the
pleasure.
National.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you again to Bob Long for taking time to chat with me about all of the exciting things going on in the Arthur Murray curriculum. And of course, thank you to Bob for his wonderful, wonderful commitment to excellence for the Arthur Murray organization. We're so lucky to have him as the chairman of our National Dance Board. The other thing that was very interesting and exciting to hear about was this Vogue Sequence Dancing. Now, when we all heard Vogue, of course, as Americans, we're kind of picturing Madonna's Vogue video, but no, this is a really different dance style that has actually been very popular in Australia since the 1930s. It's called Vogue Sequence Dancing, and it looks very similar to our American Smooth. It does take from the foxtrot, the Viennese waltz, the tango. There's also a march rhythm that they use. And what happens is this. It's 16 to 32 bars of a sequence. And so when it's being danced, everyone's dancing the same thing. And after those 16 or 32 bars, it can switch to another sequence. Anyway, it's very exciting, and I was really, really privileged enough to get to see the demonstration at the Franchisee Convention from Mark and Melanie Perkovich. They demonstrated what this Australian Vogue Sequence Dancing looks like, and our president, Mr. John Kimmins, talked a little bit about it, and we've got it right here for you on the Ballroom Beat.
Because I've lost my familiarity with these dances, I did do this at one stage in my young life. What were the dances you just did? Buckler Blues was one, I think, correct? First one? Yes. Second one was?
The Excelsior Schottish.
So that's a Schottish, for those of you from the Midwest. A soft foxtrot rhythm, a Schottish dance.
And so we did 2 sequences of each dance to show how it all works together. Usually when we're dancing, we always do 2 or 3 sequences in a row.
And also, what's very enjoyable in the studio is that most of the dances, after the 16 bars, the ladies can change partners. They're progressive. So you can change partners, which is really, really good, I think, for classes. I think it's going to be a very, very nice introduction to the studio. So thank you so much, Mark and Melanie. And I'll be back in a few minutes with the therapy style.
Isn't that cool? It's so beautiful to watch. And I want to thank Mr. Kimmins for bringing that over from Australia. He's from Australia, and so of course he's familiar with it because he used to be a champion in it. And I think it's a really neat thing to bring over here. I want to also mention that this Vogue Sequence Dancing is a great way to get started in the smooth. Because it's a sequence, and so there aren't those split-second decisions for the leader to make, this is actually a nice way to get started because it eliminates that part of dancing that can sometimes be challenging to a beginner. So again, thank you, and thank you again to Melanie and Mark for that beautiful demonstration. Now, I'm limited on time, but I've got to update you on Dancing with the Stars because it was my favorite night of the season. It was Disney night this week. Disney Night on Dancing with the Stars featured characters like Jasmine and Aladdin. We saw a Toy Story routine. There was Ariel and Cinderella, and you just saw right there Belle and Gaston. Now, of course, we're starting to see the contenders emerge. Niall DeMarco from America's Next Top Model, he is just really at the top of his game, getting better and better each week. I can definitely see him as one of the finalists on this series. The other ones to watch, Wanye from Boys to Men, really doing an impressive job. Great performer, great musicality and timing. Definitely watch out for him. And then Paige from the our fighting girl. Paige is doing a wonderful job as well. But I've got to say, Belle, danced by Ginger Z with her partner Val. Bonjour Belle, that was an outstanding number last night. It felt like Broadway, as one of the judges said. I absolutely agree. What a fun routine. Well danced, well choreographed, and really a pleasure to watch. So bonjour to Belle, but we unfortunately have to say au revoir, and the person we're saying au revoir to this week is Marla Maples. Marla Maples got cut from Dancing with the Stars this week with her partner, Tony Dovolani. Of course, I'm disappointed because Tony Dovolani has been one of my favorite interviews here on the Ballroom Beat. He is such a delight to interact with, and I was disappointed to see him go. I kind of thought that Doug Flutie would be going, as I'm sure most of you did, but nope, Doug's hanging on strong, and it's Marla Maples who is leaving the cast this week on Dancing with the Stars. Make sure you tune in to Dancing with the Stars every Monday night at 8 o'clock on ABC. Really such a great, great show out there that is positive, fun for the family, and encourages such a healthy and happy behavior like ballroom dancing. Now, if you want to try ballroom dancing, make sure that you check out your local Arthur Murray Dance Studio. We talk about a lot of exciting stuff that goes on in Arthur Murray Dance Studios, and I've got to tell you, they're all around the world. Every studio has parties going on all the time. They have nights out, they have different outings and competitions and showcases. There's so much going on that you can be a part of. Just pick up the phone, call your local Arthur Murray Dance Studio. I know they would love to have you come in and give them a try, see what you think. If you are in the Palm Harbor area, we have a display set up at Cadence Bank that you just saw a moment ago. There it is. The display set up at Cadence Bank is for a contest. So if you have not danced before with us and you would love to give us a try, make sure that you head over to the Cadence Bank in Palm Harbor. It's just north of Alderman Road off of Highway 19. It's going to be on the east side of 19. And enter your name for a chance to win some dance lessons so that you can come in and give dancing a try. Now, if you're not close to Cadence Bank or that's inconvenient, just give us a call because we'd love to have you in for a complimentary lesson. Our number is 727-786-2224. Put a little fun in your life. Try dancing. Again, I want to thank everybody for the Arthur Murray Franchisee Convention, the executives, the staff of Arthur Murray International, of course, the wonderful presenters who did such an outstanding job, very, very inspirational. I want to make mention again of our keynote speaker, Dan Heath. He wrote the book Switch. Great, great, great presenter. So excited to read his book, and a big thank you to him for being a part of the weekend. And a big thank you to all the franchisees who attended. My goodness, it was so great to see all of you, so great to catch up and share ideas, and it was just a true delight. But of course, beyond that, we have to thank our staff and students, because without them, we wouldn't have the wonderful joy of studio ownership, because I've got to tell you, to be able to have dance a part of our daily lives and be able to share that joy with all of you is the greatest reward that we could possibly have. Thank you for dancing. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next week when we talk about Zouk with the creator of Zouk, Tommy Belmontes, and also a student of Zouk, Larry Burton. That'll be next week on the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the Ballroom Beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the Ballroom Beat. Got 2 left feet. Get on the Ballroom Beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the Ballroom Beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walk in through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the Ballroom Beat. Cha-cha on the Ballroom Beat. Foxtrot on the Ballroom Beat. Salsa on the Ballroom